Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us start the program with the main affairs of the day. Heavy hailstorms in Kaski on Sunday afternoon damaged more than 2 million rupees worth winter crops. Spring paddy transplantation has started in Nawalparasi. High vigilance has been adopted in Kabripalanchok after bird flu was detected in some districts, including the capital, Kathmandu. Plus more. Let us continue the program with the work done in agriculture according to the Agriculture Minister. The Minister for Agriculture claims that a lot of work is being done in his tenure. We did get quite a bit of news during this period. The Minister promised to solve the problem of the fertilizer, which has been the main difficulty for the Nepali farmers. Most of the people who are in the government office do claim that they are doing all they can to move the country forward. So, is it the real picture in the real fields? The farmers are still crying over the loss of crops during last fall due to the unseasonal rain. The farmers have not received relief according to the news we are getting. The claim could just be a claim. Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has made public the work of 100 days. Let us look at this news report for a little bit. Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has made public the work of 100 days. While announcing the program, Minister Yadav has claimed that he has done a better job than the previous government. Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has made public the work of 100 days. Speaking at a press conference at the ministry on Monday, he made public the work done in agriculture sector in 100 days as the Minister of Agriculture. Speaking on the occasion, Agriculture Minister said that he has done a better job than the previous government in 100 days of his tenure as a minister. He said that the farmers have been working to solve the seed problem while planting crops. Minister Yadav said that the government has provided seeds to the farmers on time as they did not get 500 quintals of seeds at the time of planting.
पछि चाहिँ त्यसलाई अर्को व्यवस्था गरियो त्यसकारण अन्य क्षेत्रमा प्राइभेट क्षेत्रलाई सबै हामी अगाडि बढाउँछौँ अगाडि बढ्छन् र त्यसकारण यो धानको उत्पादन गर्ने उत्पादन क्षेत्रलाई वृद्धि गर्ने अनि प्रमुख जिम्मेवारी हो यसको लागि समय सापेक्ष बजेट समय सापेक्ष नीतिगत हिसाबमा यो समयमै हामीले मल खाद यसपालि मल खादको जति राजनीतिकरण गरिएको जुन प्रकारको भ्रमित कुरा गरेको अहिले पनि हामीसँग 3-4 हजार मेट्रिक टन अहिले पनि युरिया मल
He said that it was the responsibility of the government to increase the production and production areas of paddy. He claimed that after the formation of the new government, the farmers were not sent empty-handed. He informed that the government still has stocks in the warehouse.
कम गर्दै जाने जुन किसानले काम गर्छ भने किसानको खतम हुन्छ किसानको हातमा पुग्नु बिचैमा हेर्ने किसानहरुको पुग्दैन त्यसैले कसरी पुर्याउने सवालमा पर्छ कि हामी यसमा गम्भीर सम्बन्धमा छौं यसलाई अहिलेको त हामीले जस्तो यसबाट धेरै अनुदानहरु रोकेका छौं धेरै अख्तियारमा जान्छ धेरै मुद्दा पर्छ त्यसकारण अनुदान दिनु भन्दा पनि जन किसानलाई चाहिँ उलाई सहुलियत रूपमा हैन सामग्री रूपमा
He said that the government has now started the process of handing over the grant money to the farmers' bank accounts. He said that the government has made preparations to provide concessions to the farmers as the subsidy has been stopped due to authority and issues.
समय सापेक्ष हामीले अब नीतिगत हिसाबमा सबैलाई गर्दै अगाडि बढ्दै स्वयं देशलाई आत्मनिर्भर बनाउने हो किसानको उत्पादन गरेका वस्तुहरू खरिद गर्ने बजारीकरण गर्ने व्यवस्थापन गर्ने यी सबै सवालहरू दिएको छ यसमा सबै राष्ट्रको सबै किसान र सबै क्षेत्रबाट र सबै सरकारको यो प्रथम प्राथमिकतामा पर्नुपर्छ। यो सरकारको प्रथम प्राथमिकतामा कृषि क्षेत्र छैन, त्यसैले यसलाई पाल्नुपर्छ र बजेट बनाउनुपर्छ र समय सापेक्ष हिसाबले गर्नुपर्छ। त्यस कारणले चाहिँ पत्रकार साथीहरूले धेरै कुराहरू उठाउनु भएको छ, धेरै जवाब दिइसकेको मलाई चाहिँ यति साथमा जो नयाँ कृषि नीति बनाएर हामीहरू सबै राष्ट्रिय सरकार।
The Agriculture Minister has mentioned that the policy and legal provisions have fixed the prices of crops in 100 days. He also informed that relief, coordination, facilitation of import and sale of chemical fertilizers, quality regulation, establishment of new zones and pocket areas have been provided to the farmers affected by unseasonal rains. After the news report, let us now talk about hailstorm that has caused a great loss in Kaski. The climate change is slowly creeping into extreme weather events. There are heavy rains when we do not expect any, and there are droughts when we do not expect. Now there are hailstorms when we do not expect. This is the second time that we are reporting hailstorm during the winter. It is very unusual. The hailstorm destroyed a lot in Kaski. The size of the hails were very big according to the news we have received here at Krishi Television. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Heavy hailstorms in Kaski on Sunday afternoon damaged more than 2 million rupees worth winter crops. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center Kaski, the winter vegetables were damaged due to the heavy hail. The hailstorm has badly damaged vegetables in different areas of Pokhara Valley. According to the center, hailstorm has affected the vegetables and winter crops in Lumre of Machapushi Municipality and Nepal of Annapurna Municipality. According to the preliminary estimates from the Agriculture Knowledge Center, more than 2 million rupees worth winter crops in Kaski have been damaged. In Kaski, mustard crop was good this year due to timely rains, but the farmers are in trouble after the hail destroyed it. Farmers in the area have suffered damage to their crops, including vegetables, potatoes, fruits, and wheat. Roads in Pokhara were blocked for 4 hours due to the hail. The hailstones ranged from 4 inches to 1 foot in the Pokhara area. According to the locals, this is the first time they have seen the hail. After the news report, let us now talk about beetle nut cultivation and the problems for the indigenous beetle. Beetle nuts were chewed by the South Asian and the Southeast Asian. It is a hard nut with unusual taste. People get addicted to chewing this nut. It keeps the mouth engaged. It is used in Hindu rituals as gifts since it is considered as auspicious. Nepali South grows a lot of these nuts. However, we also import a lot of this stuff. The farmers complain that the local nuts are in the dark while the imported ones are making it to the international market branded as being local Nepali. It is reported that the Nepali beetle nuts rot in the warehouse. The Beetle Nut zone in the district has demanded the government to stop the import of beetle nuts from abroad. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Beetle Nut zone in the district has demanded the government to stop the import of beetle nuts from abroad. A statement issued by zone coordinator Nilkanta Tiwari said that the beetle nuts produced by farmers in Chapa did not find market when beetle nuts were imported from Indonesia. The import of beetle nuts should be stopped to encourage the domestic production, as beetle nuts imported from abroad are smuggled to India and only smuggling business flourishes. Convener Tiwari said that the news was coming from various sources that preparations were being made to open the import of beetle nuts by taking a decision from the Council of Ministers. Farmers have been cultivating beetle nut commercially since 2030 BS, while beetle nut cultivation started in the eastern part of Nepal 90 years ago. According to the beetle nut zone, beetle nut is being cultivated in 7,000 hectares of land in Jhapa, Morang, Sunsari, Ilam, Udaipur, and other districts, and 14,000 metric tons of beetle nut is being produced annually. The beetle nut is being exported to some local industries and most of them legally to India. In Chapa alone, beetle nut is cultivated in 2,700 hectares. Beetle nuts are cultivated on land up to a height of 1,000 meters. Even though the market price of beetle nut is very good as it is exported to India through customs, local products rot in the warehouse as it is imported from Indonesia and smuggled to India. According to Tiwari, 125,000 women in Nepal get direct employment in beetle nut cultivation for 7 months. Despite the government's policy of implementing super zone in the farming of more than 1,000 farmers, the government of Nepal has not declared beetle nut super zone so far. The concerned farmers complained that the government had declared beetle nut area only 5 years ago and had not received much support from the government. After the news report, let us now talk about spring paddy. In Nepal, we can grow up to 2 seasons of paddy in the Tars and Tarai. This has been practiced since the ancient times. However, the planting of spring rice was less of importance than the monsoon paddy. With the high demand in the country, the Nepali government is encouraging the farmers to cultivate spring paddy. With the monsoon paddy loss due to unseasonal rain last year, we will need the extra production of spring paddy to meet the demand. There have been places located specially for spring paddy. Chaite paddy transplantation has started in Nawalparashi. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Chaite paddy sowing has started in Nawalparashi. Chaite paddy sowing has started in the area where paddy pocket area has been implemented. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center, Chaite paddy sowing has started in Bhinebari of Gardakot 11, where pocket area of paddy has been implemented. The center has been distributing subsidy to farmers by implementing pocket area to increase the production of Chaite paddy. Paddy pocket areas have been implemented in Gardakot 11, Kawaswati 14 and 17 and Bulingtar of the district. Up to 2.4 million rupees per pocket will be provided in the old place where paddy pocket area has been implemented, and up to 1.2 million rupees will be provided in the new area. In order to be a pocket area of paddy, paddy should have been cultivated in 150 hectares of land in one place. With the construction of pocket area for Chaite paddy production in the district, the attraction of farmers towards Chaite paddy is increasing. After the news report, let us now take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us see the news on bird flu. Bird flu entered Nepal in 2065 BS according to some reports. Before this, the Nepali poultry industry was healthy. Nepali poultry industry contributes 4% of the GDP in the country, and Nepal is independent in the production of poultry meat. Recently, the bird flu has hit this industry, threatening the Nepali economy even more. We are already suffering a great deal. Now, with the poultry industry in danger, the scene is not very appealing. The Nepali government has taken the action on the matter. However, the loss is likely. High vigilance has been adopted in Kabripalanchok after bird flu was detected in some districts, including the capital Kathmandu. Let us look at this news report for a little while. High vigilance has been adopted in Kabripalanchok after bird flu was detected in some districts, including the capital Kathmandu. Bird testing has been tightened at the main checkpoints of the district, and even the local level has intensified discussions with the stakeholders. The Panauti municipality had organized an interaction program with the stakeholders on Wednesday on epidemic disease, including commercial poultry and livestock farmers in its area. Speaking on the occasion, Mayor Vimno Bani urged the entrepreneurs to take precautions against bird flu and not to hide if any disease is found. Similarly, Dr. Sudeep Humagai, a livestock expert, urged the entrepreneurs to be vigilant in farm management and sanitation to prevent loss of life and property. He also pointed out the need to take extra precautions as the current bird flu infection has been seen in people with symptoms of bird flu. The Veterinary Hospital and Veterinary Service Expert Center has set up a bird testing center at Mangaltar in Roshi village, the entry point of the valley in the district and the highway and the eastern gate of the district. Bird flu was seen in 2 places in Marang on March 16, and since then it has been seen in Chittagong and the federal capital, Kathmandu. After the news report, let us now talk about vaccination against PPR. PPR is a disease of the sheep and goats. This disease is like a plague of these herbivores. The Nepali government is also in the forefront in the action against animal disease. The animals which have been domesticated for the benefits of the humankind suffer from various disease. Over the long period of time, human beings have been conquering the medical aspect of these animals and benefiting from them. Nepal is a little slow at this. In Sengja's Galyan municipality, 22,000 goats will be vaccinated against PPR free of cost. Let us look at this news report for a little while. In the Sengja's Galyan municipality, 22,000 goats will be vaccinated against PPR free of cost. The campaign started in all 11 wards of the municipality will continue till Fagun 22nd, according to Galyan municipality. The Galyan municipality has already managed to vaccinate the goats, saying that the PPR disease could spread like an epidemic. There are about 22,000 goats in Galyan municipality at present, and all the goats will be vaccinated. Chief of Galyan municipality Bhuparaj Adhikari said that free vaccination has been arranged for the prevention of disease in goats. He said that the number of commercial goat farmers is increasing and added that the municipality is also working to prevent the disease in advance. The municipality has stated that it will also provide subsidy for goat meat on the basis of production. Stating the provision of subsidy of 15 rupees per liter of milk, the chief said that subsidy in meat will also be provided. Veterinary technicians, including Dr. Anish Savkuta, a veterinary doctor of Galyan municipality, have been deployed in the ward to vaccinate against PPR. After the news report, let us now talk about encroachment of tea garden. In many instances, we have been receiving news that there are different people encroaching government land in different places in Nepal. Achure comes in on top of the list where the people forcefully settle there. This next report is encroachment of tea garden in Ilam. The authority is working to stop the activity. The Nepali economy is supported by the export of tea from Ilam. Nepali tea travels across the world. Nepal has been cultivating tea for over 150 years. In last a year, there were reports on how the tea industry is suffering due to lack of government interest and lack of skilled workers and laborers. Police have been mobilized after encroachment started increasing in Kanyam tea plantation of Ilam. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Police have been mobilized after encroachment started increasing in Kanyam tea plantation of Ilam. Police have been mobilized for security after the encroachment started from all directions. Police have started providing security in the road construction area after the Ministry of Finance showed interest, saying that destruction of government tea plantations has increased due to the encroachment of Kanyam tea plantation owned by Nepal Tea Development Corporation. Local youths have protested against the use of tea plantation land while constructing the road to private land. The Ministry of Finance had issued a circular to the Ministry of Home Affairs on March 24th to help stop the encroachment of tea plantations. It is said that after the letter from the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Home Affairs has issued a circular in the district, and the district police office has signed the area police office Pashupatinagar to provide security. After the news report, let us now talk about ginger cultivation. Ginger is another very important crop of Nepal. This crop draws very good revenue in the country, even though there are sometimes problems in the border. Nepali ginger is exported to India and China. India is the main market of the Nepali ginger. Nepali ginger is of high quality and organic, according to the farmers. Nepali farmers are attracted to ginger cultivation as it draws good income as it is sold in high price. Ginger is believed to have originated in Asia. It is used in cooking, baking, and as medicine in India and Nepal. Ginger is also found used in cosmetics. Farmers of Nawalparashi are attracted towards ginger cultivation. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Farmers of Nawalparashi have been attracted towards ginger cultivation. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center, the attraction of farmers towards ginger cultivation has increased as there is good production of ginger in the district and there is no problem in marketing. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center, 8,990 metric tons of ginger was produced in 870 hectares of land in the district in the fiscal year 2076-77. Similarly, in the fiscal year 2077-78, when ginger was cultivated in an area of 900 hectares, the production was 9,800 metric tons. In the current fiscal year 2078-79, only 9,950 metric tons of ginger has been produced in the 950 hectare area of the district. Despite the expansion of ginger cultivation, productivity has not increased significantly according to the center. In the last 3 years, the productivity of ginger in the district has been only 10,037 metric tons per hectare to 10,089 metric tons. The fresh ginger produced in the district is being sold in local markets including Kathmandu, Pokhara, Narangarh and Butul. After the news report, let us now talk about agreement between Nepal and India. Nepal and India have been friends always. We have cultural relationship and business relationship. We're in fact brothers and sisters. If something goes amiss in India, Nepal suffers. We are separate country, but we have the same belief, same outlook and the same heart. Even if we try, we can never be living without each other as neighbors. We cannot take Nepal and place it someplace else on earth. This is why we should always be in peace with our neighbor India. We should make peace with each other and live with humbleness and friendship. We should make our home heaven on earth. It has been agreed to form a joint task force to study the hydropower project to be constructed with the joint investment of Nepal and India. Let us look at this news report for a little while. It has been agreed to form a joint task force to study the hydropower project to be constructed with the joint investment of Nepal and India. The task force will have a maximum of 3 members from each country. Joint Secretary at the Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation, Chiranjeevi Chatawat, informed that the task force agreed to jointly construct the hydropower project at the 9th meeting of the Joint Steering Committee of Energy Secretaries of the two countries. The meeting of the Joint Board of Directors was co-chaired by Devendra Karki, Secretary, Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation, and Alok Kumar, Secretary, Ministry of Power, Government of India. During the meeting, issues related to transmission line under construction and proposed inter-country transmission line, Arun 3 hydropower and transmission line project, inter-country electricity import-export and other issues were discussed. In the meeting of the Joint Board of Directors, it has been agreed to establish a joint company of Nepal and India by April 2022 for the construction of new Butul-Gorakhpur interstate transmission line. According to the officials participating in the meeting, the request from Nepal for approval of various applications submitted by the Nepal Electricity Authority to export electricity to India before the coming rainy season has received a positive response from India. Nepal Electricity Authority has proposed to sell 850 megawatt of electricity in the coming monsoon. NEA had exported a total of 39 megawatt of electricity since last October. NEA has been taking initiative for export of electricity since last year. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the day. Heavy hailstorms in Kaski on Sunday afternoon damaged more than 2 million rupees worth winter crops. Spring paddy transplantation has started in Nawalparashi. High vigilance has been adopted in Kabripalanchok after bird flu was detected in some districts including the capital Kathmandu. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan. Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kishan.